Hi everybody, I'm Rootscarn.
I'm Josh.
I'm Mumbles.
And I'm Seamus.
And we're doing Tally's loyalty mission, which, if I recall correctly, involves giving her a hot oil massage. Then you take her into the bathroom and
Okay,
Wait, no. This is the other thing.
That's
the
the
other thing.
fanfic you were working on.
This is Admiral
Yeah, right, gotta get back to that.
She's a friend of my father's. Wait, run.
So wait, the Admiral is wearing Tolly's old armor.
The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure.
Yeah, these people don't have very exciting colors on their armor. They're the same color as their ship.
I'm afraid not. My history with Tally and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I like the... I wonder if this was something that they decided in the first game. They have... Tali Vas Naraya was her name, I think, in the first game. The Vas, and then after that, is the name of the ship she's from. And now she's Tali Vas Normandy. I think that was interesting, and I wonder if that was intended in the first game, or if that's something they added on.
Did they mention the name of Tolly's ship in
No, well, she was
game?
just Tali something Naraya.
Someone who speaks for her side.
And then in this one,
Naraya, I think.
Yeah.
Part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented.
It's kind of hard to tell.
Wait, did her voice actor just change completely?
So
it's hard to tell.
actually speak for my defense.
Sweet! Shepard, the lawyer, this is gonna go well.
It's always funny the excuses they find in RPGs to have you playing the lawyer.
In our society, the justice system is administrated by those people who have murdered the most mooks.
That's why they changed my
Shepard, you're basically our god king.
This whole trial is a farce.
You underestimate us, Tally.
If I punch all the judges, will they rule in my favor summarily?
I delayed their attempt to try you in
That's the renegade option.
convinced them to allow a human into our midst.
Insert Phoenix Wright joke.
Present the
That was
truth
for the
as best
fan.
you can.
So I'm pretty sure everyone played that game.
I promised that I would not delay you.
I just know at some point, like, we're gonna mix up which one's Tally and which one's Tally's mom, and it's gonna get super awkward. Especially if it happens around the time of the hot oil massage.
You know, at first it was kind of funny, but now it's just getting creepy. Hey, some of them have Power Ranger armor.
It's a shame. If you run around here, there's a lot of cool conversations to have. This is really one of the best loyalty missions in the game. It's very interesting. It's got a nice mix of combat and conversation. Fleshes out. You can see how their society works. Just really good. It's not deep and meaningful like Mordin's or Legion's. Or, you know, it's not like deep philosophical questions.
He's just pointing out Legion now. Nobody noticed the guess.
Do you intend to second guess the
Oh, that's been here the whole time!
Objection withdrawn.
What? This is Bob the Geth. You know, you haven't bumped into him before? He's been here for ages.
So, we are so awesome that we caused an entire crowd of Quarians to fail a spot check on their worst enemy.
I shouldn't have to. When Tally helped me stop Sarah.
You know, I guess my major problem with court scenes in video games is that I always doubt that any of them can match the poise, realism, and dramatic depth of the trial and execution of Guybrush Threepwood.
Forget Tally's contributions to the fleet.
Tally, you're accused of bringing
I didn't play any of those games.
We are no longer friends, Joshua.
Tally have brought Geth
Nope.
to the fleet while serving on the
Josh doesn't
North.
Friendship
I'm willing to bet Bubbles
ended.
didn't play
You
the
haven't
character.
played Baldur's Gate.
Accused of bringing back entire
Damn straight I did.
Only part.
Haters gonna
Not
hate.
you.
Send them to
Seamus.
the moon.
Never send active
Now
gas.
let's not bicker and argue about who played what.
Then explain how.
I gotta bring this back to the nerd center with the Monty Python reference.
Oh, is that where that's from? I've never watched
Yeah,
any
that
of
was
that.
really vague.
What happened?
As far as you know, Tally, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keith.
Oh, so we're probably missing this very important stuff, but basically, Tally has been sending small, disabled pieces of Geth back to the migrant fleet for study.
Tally should have been informed.
And she thought there was nothing to that. Her dad just wanted to look at how they're evolving. And then she gets here and they're like, oh, well, you sent live Geth on board. Her father was apparently taking those Geth pieces and putting them together and built some Geth.
From the Geth.
And
Proposal is extremely
the Geth got loose and killed everybody. And now she's on trial for basically what her father did. But she was sort of an accomplice to it. And it's never really, like, they never talk about what law she broke. Like, is there a specific law, and how is that law worded? That's how this trial should go. Because she did send disabled Geth here, but then they were later, activated.
resume upon your return.
Is that illegal or not? They never really argue about that. It's all about politics and shepherd posturing. And then we go onto her father's ship and shoot the place up, looking for evidence.
I do have to say, I've never done all the Renegade options on this trial before. They're way better than the Paragon one.
Take back the Alarai.
Seamus, like, when you're doing that description, I'm like, wow, this sounds really interesting. It's good to see that there's a loyalty mission that doesn't involve running around linear corridors shooting. Oh my god damn it!
Till we get there.
I guess we had that with Samara's mission.
They just threw a lot of fire at you.
I guess.
Even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason.
Yeah, so we gotta go and shoot the place up and look for evidence and find out what exactly happened over there. None of these guys are up to the job.
I just don't know.
Now
Yeah.
this sort of thing really bothers me when we're ostensibly on Earth and we have one of these ridiculous trials which involves, let the accused go on a quest and then they come back and say some thing, they just speak really firmly while music plays in the background and are
Should we talk to any
exonerated.
of these guys, or should we just go for the shootings?
I don't remember. There are a lot of neat conversations to have here. I don't remember which is which. I mean, obviously,
well,
we're
Chorus-
just playing.
I like
Keep going.
Chorus.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human,
Chorus is the sort of, bad guy that doesn't really like Tali, but
This is Admiral Zalkoris Vasquibquib.
turns out that
Is he
he's
the same-
not,
Name.
his name is also Vaz Quibquib.
you have gravely endangered and dishonored.
Unfortunate.
Last
Is he the
Quib
voice
Quib?
of? Is he the one that's the voice of Logain from Dragon Age?
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures.
Sounds
On occasion,
maybe.
difficulty
I don't know.
altering the ship's
Well, I know Logain is in here somewhere. Put it that way. He's in here somewhere, but I can't really hear over us talking and over the stream if this is the right guy.
What exactly is your problem with my
But I
crew
think
member?
Morrigan and Logain are around here.
Our actions
If
against
you
Sarah
hunt around, and I can't remember the name of either
Path
voice
like
actor, and
her
I'm too
father,
lazy to
she
Google.
wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements beyond Tally's trial.
Anyway, the thing I like about Chorus is he's sort of like the stubborn stereotype, won't listen to reason guy in the trial that dislikes whoever you like. But it turns out that
They would see our
he actually has reasons for doing that, which is
find a new
strange in this game.
Do you think
Um,
the Geth would be willing to accept a truce?
Because Tali and her father favor the destruction of the Geth, while he is part of a group of faction of the Quarians who favors
Not without additional
peace or at least some kind of reconciliation with the Geth.
When the creators have believed
It's interesting that if you skip all of the dialogue here, you kind of miss the whole context of everything that's going on, where some of the Quarians are saying, well, we can't just fly around in a fleet forever, and it would take hundreds of years for us to get acclimated to an entirely new planet, so why don't we try to, like, make peace with the Geth and get our planet back?
We should move on.
But then others are like, well, they're the Geth. We can't trust them. They tried to kill us.
I don't hate you, Tommy.
Yeah, that makes sense. You know, it sort of fits together as a conflict that people would reasonably have, not a conflict that arises because the plot favors one character who is right and another character who is, for the sake of convenience, wrong.
I'm glad
And stupid. Yeah.
Oh, this is Logan.
This is a neat...
Hopefully you'll
There
find
we go.
something
Wrong
that
and stupid and has a stupid voice.
Concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
Shepard, I can't let you do that. It's against our people.
And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima.
I wish I could have your flippant attitude in the face of our people's annihilation.
Rail away at Admiral
I sort of wish they all had the same accent, because so far they all have
I get the sense you're inclined
completely
to lean
different
for
ones,
defense.
and it's kind of driving me
I'm
nuts.
glad one of the
Logan just has Logan's accent.
rail and active equipment from
One of them should definitely have a redneck accent. Like a really stereotypical
But didn't
yeehaw Dukes
the
of
one we
Hazzard
met?
one.
yourselves into this fleet today.
Well, he had a really American accent. The one that we tried to kill but survived back in the day. I can't remember his name.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Yeah, you know, occasionally you find humans who have different accents. Thinking of that's... No,
That's
like, I'm thinking-
ridiculous.
Well, no, I mean like in Mass Effect games. Like I'm thinking of the husband of that soldier who died back on the
Batia?
Citadel in the first one. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, he had an Indian accent.
No, yeah, I guess it's kind of stupid to say they should all have the same accent, but it was clear that they were going for like a certain archetype of the sort of gypsy
Yeah.
Eastern European thing, and then to just sort of throw it out the window because they are lazy, I guess. It's just kind of weird.
Really a Geth Telizor?
Yeah, I agree.
Guards at the docking bay said
Don't worry.
This is a lot of work that BioWare's put into integrating
Retake the All-Right.
Legion into this
say
mission.
so.
Yep.
Rand's orders. The
Nice.
shuttle
I
will
wish
prepare-
I kind of
done
expected
before-
it to just be the one thing at the entrance.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know.
Anyway, I'd love
Honestly-
to stick around and talk to everyone on the ship, but it could take several episodes to do that, and we're just going to end
Right.
up talking over it anyway.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Honestly, the way to do it, if they were going to, if they weren't going to like program in dialogue for every other NPC, would be to have them you not even be able to bring Legion along.
Unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with
That would have been the
everything.
only other approach that would have made sense.
Yeah. That actually would probably make more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it does
Here
kind
we
of
go.
cheapen the whole encounter when you're bringing an active Geth on board.
Doesn't that ship look like a Mass Effect thing? I don't understand if it's just based on that shape or if it's a scavenged one or what.
It looks
Or
like a
it's
Death
just,
Star with a tail.
No, the thing you're flying to. The thing you're in now.
Whenever I see a counter like that in a video game and want to climb up on it and start dancing, just like in the middle of a firefight.
Is that the real reason that everyone plays MMOs? Because they let you do that?
Yes, exactly.
Here we go, fighting Geth again. You know, I was sick of them by the end of Mass Effect 1, but I really was glad to see them again and get to fight a few of them.
Yeah. So I was sick of
Just the-
fighting mooks in this game.
Yeah, it is all about them. Well, I mean, you gotta fight somebody, true, but it was nice to have a few Geth in there again.
I gotta be honest, it doesn't much matter to me in these kinds of games. It seems pretty much like one enemy is the same as the other.
Yeah.
Well,
Be
the
like
Geth
it,
make
though.
those cool beep beep sounds when you kill them.
I don't know if beep is the right word.
Yeah, well, you can't even make that sound with your mouth. Whatever it is, that mechanical vibration tone.
Challenge accepted. Except I don't know what noise you're talking about.